If you stood at the edge of the universe you might experience something even more. You would discover that outside, not dark, not empty, but not even of nothingness itself. This is the craziest truth about the universe. Scientists have studied it for more and reached a conclusion that, down your spine, the universe may not, or in other words, is fleeing from us at a speed faster than light, and you will never catch it. Even if you had that could teleport and flew flat out in one direction, you might return to yours like an ant crawling on the surface of a balloon. It will never find an endpoint. What is even some scientists think that out there may exist parallel, but you may ask whether it actually has any science, or is it just the science fiction movie? What I may completely overturn your First of all, we need to clarify how far into the universe can humans actually? The answer is 46.5 billion. That number already sounds unbelievable. But it is only the radius of the that means that from Earth in any direction, the farthest we can see is only 46.5 billion. Any farther than that, so we will never be able to see it. The universe is only 13.8, and light is the fastest thing. So why is the radius universe larger than the age of the This involves a truth so shocking space itself is expanding. And it is even expanding faster than light. That is right, Einstein's. No matter can move faster than light, but space itself is not matter, so it can expand as fast as it likes. Imagine you are standing on an infinitely long. You and a friend are 10, both of you are, but the band begins stretching outward, doubling. After 1 second, the distance between you. After 2 seconds, 40 meters. After your friend seems to move away from you. Eventually that speed can but in fact neither of you has moved. This is the essence of the universe. That is why light emitted 13.8 billion throughout its long journey. The space behind it has kept. So by the time that beam of light its starting point is already 46.5 light. Scientists calculate that the is about 93 billion light years, but that is only the part we can. The real universe may be many. What lies beyond the observable? Scientists have proposed 3. The first possibility is that this would mean the universe, with no boundary extending forever beyond 40 billion light. Out there are still black holes but because the universe light from can never reach Earth, leaving us permanently separated. Even if you invented a faster-than-light space, you still could not catch the galaxy away because they are receding even faster than. How terrifying is this scenario? Scientists estimate that universe there are at least about, if the universe is true, then the number of galaxies. Within those countless galaxies, countless planets, and countless possible, but we will never be able to. The second possibility, the universe has a finite size but no bound, like the surface of the Earth. If you keep going, you will never see its edge. But eventually you will return. According to objects with large mass curve space, if all the mass in the universe curve space into a 4, then what would? Imagine this. You are wearing drifting through the dark emptiness. Then you fire a flare. Suddenly, far away, you see a flare. Startled, you quickly throw, and the other person throws there. That is right. That person is. What you are seeing is light that has and come back. If the universe really has, then the whole universe is like a room, no matter which. You see countless reflections of yours, except those images are coming from tens. But what confuses the most is the third, the multiverse. In 2000, astronomers discovered in the direct Eridanus, a giant cosmic void more than across. This region is almost completely. If of similar size existed else, it could contain up to but the Eridanus supervoid contains almost. What is even stranger, the location coincides with a cold spot. Microwave the temperature there is about 0.000. That number may sound very, but on cosmic scale, it is an extremely abnormal. So scientists proposed a bold hypothesis. This cold spot could be the universe colliding with ours, a scar left by the collision of two universes, like when two soap bubbles, the contact area becomes distorted, when matter on our side may have pulled over to the leaving behind a gigantic. If this hypothesis, then outside our other universes may really exist. This is not just science fiction imagination but a science supported by some observationals. This leads to an even crazier eternal inflation. According to the Big Bang, may not have happened only once. New universe bubbles are continually like gas bubbles rising in boiling water. Each bubble is an independent with its own physical, its own time and its own space. Our universe is just among countless. There may be universes where the speed of light is 1 min, universes where gravity does not, and even universes where time. They follow rules completely different, like separate petri dishes, cultivating different possibilities. In 2024, Google announced a quantum chip called. This chip completed a calculation, while a traditional supercomputer to do the same. A number far beyond the age of Google's scientists suggested that some quantum computation could occur simultaneously. Parallel universes. Of course, this is more and more scientists are multiverse because it explains that traditional theories cannot explain. For example, why are the universe physical for life to exist? If there are countless, each with different physical then surely some would happen by chance to be suitable for life, and this idea is called the anthropic principle. The universe as a living organ. There is an even more radical. The entire universe may itself be a gigantic. Stars are its cells. Galaxies are its organs. Black holes are its digest. The expansion of is like the growth process of. Within this theoretical framework, and even the entire observer are just an extremely tiny part inside. How unimaginably complex must the body be? Physicists have proposed an even more. Our universe may be just a membrane, edge of multidimensional. Imagine it like paper floating in 3D. We live on the surface of that, and can never perceive the world beyond. The sheet, multidimensionals, may be what is truly called outside the. So what exactly is outside the universe? Perhaps that is a question humanity will never. Yet every time we think we have found the answer, we discover that, behind that, even bigger questions are still. That is also the most, and at the same time the most, it is always, and more unbelievable than anything we can imagine.